We're going to go through a gentle restorative mobility routine today to calm the nervous system. As you go through, I'd invite you to think about how you can make the movements as slow and easy and simple as possible. There's no equipment required for this one, so when you're ready, settle into a comfortable seat and we'll start with some slow, easy breaths. Just tuning in to the sensation of the breath, the rising and the falling of the torso, and just checking in with how the body feels today. When you're ready, then we'll start with some gentle movements through the neck. So we're going to nod the head down to the right, up to the right, down to the left, and then up to the left. So almost making kind of an infinity sign with your nose. It doesn't have to be a big movement, just nice and slow, leading with the eyes, keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed, and just gently moving through. Neck might be a little bit creaky and crunchy, and that's okay. It's completely normal. Nice, slow, easy breathing. Small, gentle movements. Let's move into the shoulders now. You can stay seated or kneeling with the hands on the knees if you're seated, and just rolling those shoulders backwards. So the shoulder blades come forwards, up, back, and then down. Again, nice and slow. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Let's reverse that motion. So we go up, forward, down and back. Allowing those shoulder blades to really move freely. And again, not forcing anything. Taking it nice and slow. Come up to kneeling for this one if you're not already. You can also do it standing. Going to open through the chest and the mid-back. So start by giving yourself a big hug. You can let the back round, tuck the chin to the chest, and then open up. Arms to the side. I'm just going to alternate between those two positions. So giving yourself a big hug, squeezing in, and then opening up. You can even look up towards the ceiling if that's comfortable, and allowing the back to extend. See if you can switch the arm position with each hug. So right arm on top, and then next time left arm on top. Let's go on down to our backs now, and we'll start to open up the hips a little bit. So lying down on the back and letting your hips fall to the right side, back to center, and then out to the left. So just alternate in there and allow the pelvis to come off the floor a little bit. So the one hip is going into external rotation and the other one is internally rotating. Again, it doesn't have to be a big movement to make a lot of difference. It doesn't have to be a strenuous or quick movement. Just really tuning into the sensations in your hips and in your lower back and seeing how relaxed you can remain whilst going through these movements. And staying on our back for this one, you're going to lift your feet up off the floor and clasp your knees, and then gently rock the pelvis from side to side. So the one side of the pelvis can come off the floor. It doesn't have to be a big movement. Start small, and you'll find the body likely starts to open up. Send your hips to one side, come back to center, and then repeat on the opposite side. You could start to let your torso go, and you might find that you end up rolling completely on your side, and that's completely fine. You might find it's easier as well if you let your head turn. The rolling can be a very restorative, foundational movement pattern. Doesn't feel like it's doing a lot, but can have a big knock-on effect. Let's finish up this round with some slow, calm breathing, lying on our backs. Feel the contact with your torso and the floor. So how is your pelvis and your lower back sitting? How are your shoulder blades making contact with the floor? You can place your hands on your belly and just feel that rising and falling. Maybe that feels a little bit easier than at the start. Maybe it feels the same. Just slowing down, tuning in, and absorbing the benefits of what you've just done. Thank you for practicing today, for taking that time. Hope this benefited you in some shape or form. Take care, and I'll catch you soon.